In the words of Carl Jung, "I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become." This profound statement sets the stage for our exploration of suffering, a universal human experience that threads itself through the tapestry of our lives. Suffering in its many forms is not to be seen as an enemy but a crucible, a transformative fire that molds and shapes us. Consider the allegory of the butterfly confined within its cocoon. The struggle to break free is not a mere act of desperation, but a necessary ordeal. Each push against its silken prison strengthens its wings, preparing it for the flight to come. This struggle, though harsh and challenging, is the very essence of its becoming. Our lives mirror this struggle. Our trials, our tribulations, our moments of utmost despair. They are not mere happenstances, they are the crucible in which we are formed, the fire that tempers us. Just like the butterfly, our struggles are not in vain, but serve a greater purpose in our transformation. Pain, though bitter to taste, can be the catalyst of our most profound transformations. This poignant truth ushers us into the realm of alchemy, a mystical science that seeks to transform the common into the extraordinary, much like the journey of a lump of coal under pressure becoming a diamond. The alchemists of yore endeavored to transmute lead into gold. In our context, we're not speaking of metals, but the human spirit. The lead symbolizes our pain, our struggles, our suffering. The gold, that's the wisdom, strength, and resilience we can cultivate from these experiences. Consider the journey of a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. It's not an easy process. The caterpillar must dissolve within the cocoon, enduring a form of self-destruction before it can emerge as a creature of beauty and flight. This struggle, this dissolution and reformation, is the caterpillar's own form of alchemy. It's a journey of transformation, a testament to the power of resilience in the face of adversity. History and our own lives are replete with stories of individuals who have turned their suffering into something greater. They've used their pain as a launching pad for profound personal growth, for fostering empathy, for driving change in their communities. Take, for example, the allegory of a renowned sculptor. Each stroke of his chisel, each chip of stone removed, is a moment of pain for the marble. Yet it is through this pain that a masterpiece is born. Similarly, our hardships, our trials, they chip away at us, they shape us. And it is through this process that we can uncover the masterpiece within us. Our pain can be a powerful teacher if we have the courage to listen to its lessons. It can lead us to deeper understandings of ourselves and the world around us, revealing hidden strengths we never knew we possessed. So remember, just as the caterpillar becomes a butterfly, and just as the sculptor transforms a block of stone into a work of art, we too can transmute our pain into wisdom. The crucible of suffering can burn away our illusions, revealing the golden essence of who we truly are. In the face of suffering, we have a choice: to be consumed or to consciously respond. It's an innate part of our human existence, this dance with adversity. But what if we could transform the rhythm of this dance, not by changing the steps, but by altering our perception? Imagine a butterfly, ensnared in its cocoon, struggling to break free. It could easily perceive this as a cruel and unjust predicament. Yet this struggle is not a punishment, but a necessary process for its transformation. The butterfly's struggle to escape its cocoon is what gives it the strength to fly. This is the power of perspective. In the same way, we too can consciously choose to view our suffering not as a burden, but as a tool for transformation. It's about shifting our perspective, about seeing the cocoon not as a prison, but as a chrysalis for our growth. Conscious response, then, is about actively choosing how we interact with our suffering. It's about recognizing that our pain, while real and valid, does not define us, but rather it's our response to that pain that shapes our journey. In this dance with adversity, we have the power to choose our steps. We can allow ourselves to be swept away by the torrent of pain, or we can anchor ourselves in the present moment, acknowledging our suffering, yet not allowing it to consume us. In consciously responding to our suffering, we are not denying its existence, but rather we are acknowledging its presence and choosing to learn from it. We are choosing to transform our pain into wisdom, our suffering into strength. The butterfly didn't give up when faced with the struggle of breaking free from its cocoon. It pushed through, it persisted, and in doing so, it transformed. It became something more than it was before. When we consciously respond to our suffering, We become the alchemists of our own lives. Just like the butterfly, we too can transform our struggles into strength, our pain into wisdom, and our suffering into a catalyst for profound inner growth. Enlightenment is not a distant dream, but a reality we can embody in the here and now. As we journey through life, we often encounter obstacles that make us question our path. But these obstacles, these moments of pain and suffering, are not barriers to our growth, but catalysts for it. Imagine the butterfly. It begins its life as a caterpillar confined to the ground, unaware of the potential it carries within. Through the process of metamorphosis, it endures a period of deep transformation within the cocoon, a time of darkness and discomfort. Yet it is through this process that the caterpillar ultimately becomes a butterfly, free to fly and explore the world from a new perspective. This transformation is not simply a physical one, it's a profound shift in being, an embodiment of enlightenment that comes from the alchemy of suffering. So too, we can embody enlightenment in our daily lives. We can take our challenges, our moments of suffering, and use them as opportunities for growth and transformation. This doesn't mean we should seek out pain, but rather that we can learn to navigate it with wisdom and compassion when it arises. Our life's journey is not about avoiding the cocoon, but about learning to transform within it. It's about cultivating a conscious response to our suffering, one that allows us to lean into the pain and use it as a catalyst for inner growth. As we learn to live with wisdom and compassion in the midst of life's challenges, we become like the butterfly. We embody our transformation not just in our actions, but in our very being. We shed our old ways of being, our old patterns of thought, and emerge with a new understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Remember, the butterfly does not become enlightened by escaping the cocoon, but by going through it. Similarly, we do not reach enlightenment by avoiding suffering, but by facing it, understanding it, and transforming it into wisdom. As we transform our suffering into wisdom, we embody enlightenment, becoming like the butterfly, a testament to the alchemy of pain.